Alrighty then, guys, welcome back to another episode here of my Crash Landing Let's Play series. And today, we're just gonna do some more progression through the quest book, because we're still kind of in the beginning phases. I wouldn't say we're out of the woods yet, in terms of, like, food production and all that. But, yeah, hopefully we can, advance that, change that, and, get to a point where we don't have to worry about water and food like every 3 minutes, because that's starting to get quite annoying. Yeah, this crucible solution here for water, while it is reliable, it's very manual. So I do have something in mind. And it's not even something crazy. I mean, it's the equivalent of a hopper, just cheaper, because I don't want to spend 5 iron, because that takes quite a while to get in our current stage. I mean, how much iron? We have 7 irons worth of dust right there. So yeah, I'd rather not. Alright. So, first order of business. Let's check the quest book. Basic survival. There's another thing that opened up. I'm going to hold off on that for now. Let's see. Even hotter. Unfired clay bucket. So we actually, unfortunately, are going to need to produce a surplus of water here to be able to make clay. So, and I'm already out of water. Yeah, this is a very grindy point in the mod pack, because I just have to constantly keep producing water, and until I can automate water production, it's gonna be like that for a bit. But if I can literally just get it set up so I can dump all of my leaves into like a hopper or a chest or something, and then that will filter the leaves through to the crucible, and then I can just pipe out the water into some sort of tank, that would make my life significantly easier. I'd have to stand by this crucible way less often, because the thing is, I have to stand by this crucible to make water, but at the same time, this crucible is what's causing me to drink water faster, because it's on top of pyrotheum, which burns hotter than lava. So it's kind of a double-edged sword type of deal. But the reason why I want to progress in the quest book is because we actually going to have a quest that's going to ask us to craft items that will help us with our current predicament of being able to move items, similar to how a hopper does. So I don't want to craft it just yet. What I do want to do, though, is focus a bit on the food aspect of things, because we're kind of running low on food / starving. So let's do that. I don't even think I have any food right now. So what I do want to do is craft something pretty nifty. It's called it's a watering can. And that'll help us tremendously in terms of being able to grow food without using like a ton of bone meal. I mean, the cost of the watering can is 1 bone meal, but after that it does help out significantly. So I believe the recipe is something like this. Yeah, if I do this one, this recipe is disabled for some reason, so you just have to throw on the extra bone meal. Watering can is currently empty. Thankfully, you can fill it up from any source block. Beautiful. Okay, so I have these 2 crops planted here. I believe I still have a bit more dirt on me, but yeah. Right now, I just want to help grow this. It isn't necessarily crazy fast, but it's definitely faster than just letting it grow naturally, which is what I've been doing. So, come on. One of you guys wants to cave here and grow for me, because I am going to starve. Don't worry, if it does get to the point where like I'm starving, I will just use bone meal, but I'd rather not. Beautiful. So I'm actually just gonna go ahead and eat that. Not a great idea, but I'm not doing too hot in terms of hunger, so Let's do that. I have a few more pieces of dirt, so let's just surround this water block. Okay, do that. Let's do that. Yeah, this is not a fun situation to be in. So I'm actually gonna break that. Oh, we got 2 cantaloupe seeds. Perfect. That's what I had hoped would happen. And then cantaloupes give you 1 hunger, so that's pretty good. But one thing you have to remember is, I mentioned it earlier, but after a certain point, and we're getting close to that point, if we eat the same food over and over again, its nutritional value will decrease, and until it eventually hits 0. That means, so like I can't just live off cantaloupes and rice. I'm gonna have to actually diversify my food sources a bit, which is a bit unfortunate, but it is what it is. I'm hoping that staying in the water here will help with my temperature a bit. I don't know if it actually is or isn't, but that's the hope. Come on. Still starving. Really? Yeah, okay, so this is gonna take a bit. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna stop recording for the time being, and all I'm going to do is just go back and forth between here and the crucible and there, and just kind of grow crops. I'm gonna shear leaves. I'm just gonna do a lot of the grindy bits, and I'm gonna build up this farm a bit more, get some more dirt, and then when I'm done with that, I'll check back in with you guys, and we can do some more progression through the quest book. Alrighty then, guys, so I've built up the farm just a little bit more. Thankfully I'm not starving. I did have a surplus of water, so I have about 40 in there, and then I have a water bucket, so we can go ahead and make clay. So how you're going to make clay is actually really simple. You're just going to put water in one of these barrels, and then you're going to put dust in there. The dust mixes with the clay, bam. And now that we do have clay, we can go ahead and complete this guy right here. Bam. I'm going to pick an ingot cast for, no reason in particular. Metal dust. So what this one wants us to do is to actually smelt all of these different, turn all of these things into individual dust blocks, and then smelt them down for ingots. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and then when I'm done, I'll check back in with you guys, because then I think at that point we'll be able to have a slightly better solution for dealing with water production. Alrighty then, guys, so I'm starving, don't worry about that, but I just finished the quest. We have all of these ingots here, so I'm just gonna go ahead and claim this reward, and bam, that's what I was looking for, moving things around. So we can make a fluid duct and an item duct. We're gonna make it for the quest, but we don't really need this as far as using it to automate our water a little more. Well, not really automate, but just ease the whole process. But I just realized I am starving, so I'm gonna go ahead and make some different food sources here to mix it up a bit. So actually I can show you guys what I mean. So this right here, cantaloupe, it says nutritional value 100%. So, and it says eaten twice in the last 24 hunger. So basically if I keep eating cantaloupe, the nutritional value, I think for the first 5 times it remains 100%. After that though, it'll start to drop, and eventually it will rise back up again as long as I keep eating different food, but still. So I just made fruit salad instead, which is just 2 cantaloupe with a cutting board and mixing bowl. And that's gonna tie me over for a bit. And I did get a little more mob drops actually from the, not mob spawner, but like the mob killing room I built over there. So that should help us in terms of making stock and some spider eye soup. So anyways, I'm not too worried about hunger for the time being. Plus, we did get a decent amount of rice, so I'll actually make... Ooh, I know what to do. So I'm going to make stock. Let's just do that. And then I'm going to take the stock, and I can actually make rice soup, which is actually very fulfilling. So that'll help me out for a bit. I'll eat one now. I'm not going to worry about the others. Anyway, so let me take... I don't need this for the time being. Don't need that for the time being. Okay. Aluminum. Bam. Oh, didn't mean to sprint there. So first thing I want to look at, what's the recipe for an item duct? Opaque. Tin, lead, tin. Beautiful. I think we're going to need copper for the next one, so I'm just going to grab... Yeah. But anyways. So this item duct, pretty standard, like, you know, I'm sure you're able to guess from its name what it does. It basically just is a pipeline to transfer items. What's the next one? Fluid duct. And then the fluid duct is basically a pipeline to transfer fluids. So, what was it? Was it copper, lead? It was. Let's go. Nice, nice. I'm not even... Actually, what is the leadstone? Energy conduit. That's a bit more work, but I will make that soon. Oh. Water. Very important. So now that we have this, we can actually go ahead and just streamline this whole process a bit more, because this sucks to do, frankly. A lot. So what I'm going to do is fill this up. And then I'm going to make a chest. And I'm also going to make a redstone torch, because the way thankfully these pipes, they don't require actual power the same way the fluid transposer in there does. But they do require a redstone signal to start moving items. So we got a chest. And then let's go ahead and make just a redstone torch. Bam. So what should happen here, we'll do it like this, because we're always going to come like this to here. And that's the fluid duct. Give me the item duct. Beautiful. Then with this hammer, we go like that. Actually, can I? Oh, a pneumatic servo must be installed for control. Ooh, I have a pneumatic servo, because I think there's something I can do to make it not require a redstone signal at all. That might be wasteful. Let's just do the redstone torch. I don't remember exactly what pneumatic servos do, but I'm sure they're somewhat difficult to make. So we'll do that. Okay, so right now we have 999 water. If I do this, bam. So that's that. And in a second here, after I make the leadstone conduit, we're actually going to get, as a reward for one of our quests, we're going to get a portable tank. And then I know for another quest, somewhere, we are going to need to... Is it here? It might be... Yeah, we're going to have to make a hardened portable tank. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that all in one go. So I believe it required 6 glass to do the leadstone energy conduit. So I did this earlier, but it's the same deal. Stone hammer. Doesn't have to be stone hammer, a hammer. I'm going to smash down all this cobblestone into gravel. And then I'm going to smash down all of the gravel into sand, and then just smelt the sand for the glass that I need. Okay, so that's gone. What else did we need? I know I need a piece of redstone, so I'm going to go grab that. I'll put back these ingots, by the way. Alrighty then. Beautiful. And then, what was the final thing we needed? We need 2 lead ingots. Makes sense. It's called a leadstone energy conduit. It's gonna go bam bam. And then let's just think ahead here. What are we going to need for the hard... Oh, I know what we're going to need for the hardened portable tank. That's going to have to wait. I just remembered. Going to need Invar, which is going to take us not too long, but it'll take us a bit to make. And I kind of want to get this solution working now. So yeah, we'll wait on that one. I am going to need a second redstone torch to power the fluid up though. So just do that. Okay. Organize that. Beautiful. So this is gonna go pew. Bam. No? Did I mess it up? Oh. Oh. I'm stupid. I I totally just swapped out the glass and the redstone in the recipe. Wow, you guys must have been watching going like, is this guy like smoking crack or something? I'm happy to inform you that I do not smoke crack. So that is good. But might as well I might as well have been acting like it. So let's go out back here to basic survival. Claim reward. We got a portable tank, guys. Iron chest. That's just a bigger chest, basically. So I'm not really gonna... I don't have any need for it right now. Maybe I'll replace the sifting chest with that in a sec. But, okay, so now I need another redstone. Now we can set up a kind of... I'm hesitant to use the word automated water production type thing because it's not. But it's pretty close. So let's see. Okay, so I'm going to temporarily break this. No, I'm not. Okay, so that's going to work there. And how much fluid... How much does this hold? This holds 8. So this holds 8 buckets for us. And keep in mind that the crucible itself actually does hold 8 buckets as well. So not too shabby. Oh, is this going to be enough? Are you kidding me? Okay, so... Did I do something unnecessary in my engineering here? If I pick up these two? No, but I do like that look better, so I'm going to do it anyways. So yeah, it's still not enough. But... Give me this. Okay, this is still empty because I need to A, toggle this for output, and B, enable it. So now that's holding water. And this guy right here has, ta-da, okay. So now I can just shear a ton of leaves, throw them all in there, and forget about it. And then anytime I need water, I'm just going to go back and grab some water. So let me make a pair of shears. Grab all these leaves, because I think I've used all of them at this point. Okay, so we're actually doing really well, guys. I'm just gonna toss that in there. Forget about it. We're gonna have water production working for us. Beautiful. This is phenomenal. Okay, so actually before, I'm not gonna get a water bottle, even though I may need one, because I know there's a quest that requires a water bucket and gives me a water bottle. I think it's, oh, melting leaves. So manual submit, gives me my bucket back, gives me a water bottle, and it gives me oak. And oak is pretty cool because eventually, hopefully, I'll be able to get an oak, not an oak, sorry, an apple from the oak leaves, and then I can make an apple tree. And that'll be yet another source of food to kind of diversify our diet a bit and avoid that, you know, those diminishing returns. So yeah, this is very neat. And yeah, it's so much simpler. It's working for us, you know, in the background at all times. And that's kind of the key to this mod pack, automation. So with that out of the way, we can focus a bit more on, let's see, what else we got here. Hunger Games. I actually think while I was waiting for all the stuff to smelt, Yeah, I have just enough. So let's manual submit that. That kind of hurts. More seeds. I'm going to need some more dirt. So I think what I'm going to do here is, because, let's see, what does this quest give us? Gives us an orange sapling, toast, and then I can pick any one of these things. I'll probably get coffee or tea, seeds. And then with that, we'll be in a better spot in terms of having food. So yeah, I will pause the recording here. I'm going to grind a bit, build up a supply of water now that I can just throw stacks and stacks of leaves in there. And I'm also going to work on getting some oak. I'm going to work on getting some dirt. And I'll try and knock out that quest. And then I think I'll call it an episode. Because then at that point, we'll have reached a point where we're kind of out of the woods in terms of always struggling. I'm saying that as I'm starving. In terms of always struggling to get, like food and water. So yeah, I will check back in with you guys when I am all done. Alright guys, so I've gotten the dirt required, and I just wanted to show you guys how you guys go about getting the grass seeds. So that's the second thing that we need for this quest. So basically you're going to have to go and you're just going to have to sift dirt. I made another sieve. They're not hard to make. Let's see. Sugarcane. You do get quite a bit of... Ooh, I got sugarcane. Ooh, that's very nice, guys. That is quite... Ooh, that is, like, not common, I swear. But basically you're just going to have to go through and sift dirt. Hopefully I get grass seeds from this dirt. Although I already got 2 sugarcane seeds, so... I doubt probability is going to be on my side that much. Come on, please. Guys, that was such a clutch like thing. Also, I got an apple, and you just combine an apple with a sapling, an oak sapling, and you have an apple sapling. So now I'm going to plant that in a sec. Let's check on the quest. Are we all set here? We are. I'll get tea. I don't drink coffee I don't drink tea either in real life, but yeah, okay. So we're doing pretty well, and we have toast as well for a meal. Okay, this is actually going pretty well, guys. And also, okay, let me sleep. And then I'll show you guys the water tank setup. It's been working for me very well, thankfully. So it's like, yeah, it's producing a ton of water. What are we at here? This is about to be almost 7 bottles of water worth. And yeah, we're doing like really well. So water production is pretty much taken care of for the time being. There will be better, like more like fully automated solutions in the future. But at this stage in the game, like, can't really ask for much more. What I do want to do is go ahead and plant... Oh, actually, what I want to do is explain to you guys something. So I don't know if you guys have noticed, but on my shovel and my hatchet here, it looks a bit different. So there's like that red bit, and then right here you have that little bit of purple. So the way Tinker's Construct tools work is they have XP and levels. So as I continuously like shovel more and more dust and dirt and whatnot, it'll continue to level up. And when you level up, you get what are called modifiers. So modifiers are different. I can show you here. Are different things you can add to your tool that, increase some sort of attribute to it. So I would do it here. I'd put whatever thing here. In this case, and when you level up, sometimes a modifier is added automatically, and sometimes you can add them manually. So it says remaining 1. So I could manually add up to 1 more modifier for the shovel. Right now I got haste, which would be redstone. And this just increases the, the speed at which I didn't even do anything. Oh, that scared me. And then this hatchet right here has reinforced 1, which would cost obsidian, and it basically just increases my effective durability. Basically durability, but it's a different stat for whatever reason. So like my durability is 200, but my effective durability is 220. So it looks like it's a 10% increase. So it's a pretty cool tool system. Okay, sorry about that, guys. My mom literally just walked in while I was recording. Kind of annoying, but she gave birth to me, so we'll give her a pass. Anyways, like I was saying, Yeah, basically, long story short is the more you use a tool, the more and more modifiers you get, and the modifiers just improve different aspects of the tool's performance. So now the shovel is actually pretty, I mean, it's not like crazy fast, but it's definitely faster than it was, and it makes collecting dust rather easy in comparison to, you know, day one with just this wrench I have here, or even when I first crafted the shovel. So yeah, what I'm gonna do here, I want to do it on this side so it's not next to the other trees, is I want to plant the orange sapling and the apple sapling, because once I get those planted, I now have oranges and apples, which are two different types of food. And on top of that, with the juicer, I can make orange juice and apple juice, which are yet another two types of food. So these two trees are going to provide us with four more types of food to help kind of spread out all the different. I'm kind of have OCD here, so let's do it. Yeah, right here. It's lined up, beautiful. I want to spread out the different types of food that I'm eating, so the nutritional value of any one doesn't just drop to 0. Okay. Where are my shears? Did I already lose them or break them? No way, really? Oh. Yeah, okay, looks like I broke them. That's kind of tough. Let me make sure. Whatever. I do have. Nope. There we go. I actually have a decent amount of iron, so that's fine, but. Huh, odd that I didn't, like, remember that happening. Okay, so I just want to get some dirt going, and we will. I know I said the food quest was going to be the last quest, but I want to push and get to the point where we'll have what's called Invar. Or, nah, it'll probably take us a bit to get to that point. So I'll probably, let me plant the saplings, show you what it looks like when they're grown, and then I'll call it a day. Yeah, so I need to, let's make some food. So I've already made rice soup, but I could make it again. Let's see. How many times have I eaten it in the last 24 hunger? Okay, so I'm still good. So I'll make rice soup here. Let me save these sugarcane seeds. And I already have the grass seeds in there. Beautiful. So yeah. Okay. Is this dirt almost ready? Almost. So yeah, I'm going to plant these saplings. And then once I'm done here, that'll be it for the episode. And then hopefully between this episode and next episode, I'm just going to work on building up some resources. You know, maybe shoveling some more dust around us a bit. Getting more dirt. Now that I have grass seeds, I can get like a little patch of grass, so I'll work on doing that. I'll expand the farm here a bit. Try and get different. Basically, the way I'm going to get different types of seeds, I'm either going to sift dirt, or once I have grass, if I either bone meal grass or use a watering can on grass, or use a hoe on grass away from a water source, then those are all different ways that I'll get seeds. So basically, I'm just going to focus on getting more and more food, diversifying my different food sources, so that way, oh, my throat's starting to give up here. So that way, you know, we'll always have some nutritional option. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we have apple sapling. So that's the orange tree. These are the oranges, and then we have different spots for the apples. Sorry about that, guys. All right, guys. So I think that's a great place to just end the episode for now. Let's check on this water tank. Is it full? It is full. There's water in here. And no, okay. So as of right now, all the water is still kind of, because water is going to get backed up into these pipes. And then eventually, once these pipes fill up, the water will remain in the crucible. But for the time being, we're doing really well in terms of water production. So I'm very glad, very happy with that. And I think today was a really productive episode. So without further ado, guys, just, the usual, please leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Comment, let me know what you guys thought. Any suggestions or, questions, feel free. And, maybe if it's not too much trouble, maybe consider subscribing. I'd really appreciate it. And yeah, without further ado here, Potato Killer 369, and peace out.